You're watching E&R TV.
Good afternoon, sir. This is my son, Iyaz Usman Faruk. He's my first son. When I gave birth to this child at General Hospital in here, when I gave birth to him, he could not cry. So they need an oxygen immediately to fix to him, to improve his breathing. And when they asked, they said there's nothing like oxygen there. We went to Asokoro General Hospital. Same time, same thing happened. Nothing. So my in-law now decided to take us to National Hospital immediately. When we went to National Hospital, we went to SCBU. They admitted him and they fixed oxygen immediately. That was when the first step that we took. And after a week, and they discharged us that we should go, that he's going to get improvement. Then they directed us to Dr. Shetima, a neurology department, of which we've been going. We've been attending. Then from there, he directed us to physiotherapy, that he needs to go for physio also to improve his health. That was where I met Brain and Body Foundation. That they now directed me that I should come and see and be seeing them too. That there's going to be a drugs that they will give me and it will improve his health, of which I believe, because I know they've been of which I believe that yes, Brain and Body Foundation. When I came here the first time, they gave me Omega SRS 3 and will be taken before he cannot walk. Neither crawl. He did not used to crawl. He cannot stand. He cannot talk. You can see there's improvement on him. His health. God has really been faithful. And since I've been coming here, taking drugs, I've seen a lot of improvement on him. Before he cannot talk. He neither sits, neither stand. He cannot even hold his head. This a child that he's my first son. I was embarrassed somehow. I wasn't myself. I was confused because I have never experienced this in my family. I've never experienced this kind of thing in my family. I was like, is it a temptation to know whether to test God or to know if there's God or not? I backed into prayer, and I also used to come to here. Same time, go to National Hospital for his treatment. And the drugs that they really, Brain and Body Foundation really assisted me with is not, if it's money, I don't think I will have that kind of money to buy those drugs. You can see now, he's walking, and he can also call his dad. He can say, see, come, food, mom, some things that he can walk now. So I really appreciate you. Brain and Body Foundation, they have really assisted us, and I also thank God Almighty for directing, for connecting me, and if not, I don't know them from anywhere. But God made it perfect to show is a testimony. It's really a testimony that I don't know where to start. It's just like a dream. To me, it's just like a dream. Because if I should start, is a miracle. It's not because of I'm holy. Neither I am faithful, but it's because of his infinite mercy. It's something that we never forget. My God, because he has done a lot. He has really shown me what he is on. Seen a lot. Even when I live, they used to laugh at me. They used to make jest of me, of which I know God. I used to say, God, where are you? Is it that I'm not serving you? Have I done anything wrong? God, what is it that Mike is different? But okay, now they have been put to shame. They don't believe it. There is God, there is God, there is God. Nobody in this world has it. If God did not answer, it doesn't mean that he's not watching your problem situation. Yes. There is God. Because if it's not God, I don't think God really showed me. It's a testimony in my life. I really want to advise people is that don't give up, no matter your situation, no matter what you're passing through in this life. That God that is watching everything. He watches the heaven and earth. He watches everything in this world. He is not a God that sleeps. He is not a God that sleep nor slumber. He is always there to answer our prayer. Is when what I wanted to advise is you back it with prayer, and don't give up. Whatever the doctor asked you to do, follow it up, do it, and back it with prayer, and you'll see what God will do. It will become a testimony just like mine. And you can see, I don't know body and brain and body foundation. I don't meet them from even Adam. I know them from nowhere. But God connected me because God knows my situation. And He knows how I've not been rested. I've been moving up and down, looking for a way. Some people said I should just leave, that this is how God. I say no, I will not give up. There's everything. He's not that. He's a doctor that injects and no one sees. He treats and nobody sees. You can see the miracle that God has done in all those prophets and prophetess. We can see God have done a lot in their life. I still believe, what I'm telling them now, don't give up. Don't give up, and don't give up to whatever the doctor asks you to do. Neither give up to pray to God, to back it with prayer. So I really appreciate. We are very grateful. I'm Usman Faruk. I'm living in Jipre. It's a testimony. It's a real testimony. In fact, I'm even overwhelmed. I don't know where to start giving thanks to. I don't know where to start from, because if I say I should start dancing, they will say maybe something is wrong with her. So I like telling people, this is not something that you should listen to people in this life, people in this world. If they are laughing at you, the more they are laughing at you, the more you back it with prayer, and you'll see what God will do. And please, don't forget to do what Dr. Brain and Body Foundation, what they are really doing, we really appreciate. It's not because we are not buying it with money. He really assisted us in many ways, and God will replenish his pocket, and God will never let him down. For him to hit his mind and start assisting people that he knows from nowhere, God will never sleep, will never let his situation to be down. God will always improve him and always satisfy his desire and grant him his desire. I really appreciate the Brain and Body Foundation. We are really grateful.
You're watching Brain and Body Clinic, a Brain and Body Foundation initiative in partnership with Zone Labs Incorporated, Aroga, RBC Life Sciences, Manor Relief Ministries, Touchstone Essentials, the Federal Ministry of Health Nigeria, and E&R Media. Brain and Body Foundation, optimizing human function.